Hello, my name is Barton Cielo. I'm a student from Joliet Central High School. This is my Super Mega Card project for OTT Period 7. Okay, so what we're going to go through in this slideshow is the modeling of the car, how we turn the piece of wood into the car, the assembly of the car, testing of the car, and a reflection. Basically this into this. Before we even did the car, we did 3D modeling, which was really boring. I didn't really like it, but it did give us some foreshadowing to what it would become. And then same thing with the 2D drawing. I never really liked it. No. For the body and layout, we just did the axle holes, we cut the wood, we drilled in the flagstaff and motor pin, and then we also sanded it. I don't know if you can see it, but the edges are really smooth there. For the axle holes, we did use the drill press to make these holes. It was kind of hard though because it was off center. But yeah, and look, there's Jordan. And for the body profile, it was just the body cutting process. You can see here we drew how the body was supposed to look like, and then we used the bandsaw to cut it. I made some safety cuts to make it easier because you can't cut it curved. That's not cool. And then here's the finished product. It looks so ugly. And then here's what it looks like after sanding it. Look at how beautiful it looks. For the top holes, we used a drill, and it was hard. It was one of the hardest parts of the project because when you would try to drill it, the drill would just move somewhere else and it would be off. You can see here, like a small chunk of the wood is gone, and it's annoying. Yeah, and I remember when I was cutting it, there were other people struggling with it too, and it was a struggle to put on the clamp. For the motor pin, flagstaff, and axles, that was like one of the easier ones because we used the bandsaw again. Well, the only hard thing was the flagstaff because it was hard to get the precise measurement for it, but that's about it. And then for the wheels, I was disappointed when we wouldn't be able to use wooden wheels as like they look weird on the car in my opinion, but we were able to make it work. And they're really light too, so for the body painting process, I just went with the theme of Chromacopia, which is an album. And then you can see that I also went with this theme in the slideshow. And yeah, look at how cool it looks. For the assembly, it was a bit hard to get the wheels into the axles. It was a really big struggle, but aside from that, everything else was really easy. Well, it was a bit hard with gluing this part because it would fall down, and that was annoying. And then we tested it, and we were also given some rubber bands for the wheels, which would give it more traction. You saw how far about the rubber bands, why they gave us rubber bands. Okay, some iterations I made was with the nail. I accidentally put the nail through the axle because I was trying to fix it because the nail it kept going loose and it would go sideways and it was really annoying. But that was the only major iteration I did. And for the reflection, I could have done way better with this, the holes for the flagstaff and motor pin, because it was just really hard to get it right, especially angling it too. But aside from that, there's nothing much. And then shout out to Mr. West and Mr. J for helping me when I needed it, and that is the end of my project.